Hello, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Today, this weekend has been a big BTC breakdown, and we're going to do a short video on explaining why. It doesn't actually have to do with anything with the stock market or anything. I think the whales might be taking advantage of that to play on people's emotions to get the sell off, but research and analysis actually shows that it was actually due to the Plus token scammers. Remember, I said they sent 13,000 Bitcoin to Mix around last Thursday or Friday, and they did dump all those off. Now, I think they actually dumped more of it off because once you start mixing Bitcoin, it really is hard to keep track of the addresses. So they probably sold all 13,000 of those at once, and they still have tens of thousands of more to sell. They probably sold more than 13,000 because they had different batches going into the mixer at once. And what that did is selling so many Bitcoin off all at once actually started liquidating the long positions, and that actually made the market actually dump even more. I remember before taking the break on Sunday, I remember talking about how they liquidated about $100 million worth of longs. Well, over the weekend, I think they liquidated 90 million more, and it was probably more than that. But last time I heard, they liquidated 90 million more longs, and that just made the market crash straight down over the weekend. Now, there is probably some kind of panic selling because the stock markets are going down as well, and like we dumped over $1,300 today in the stock market. And I expect us to keep going down on that front, but crypto. People are probably catching on that sentiment in crypto, thinking that all investments are going down. But realistically, if you look at the situation in the world, like Bitcoin hash rate, honestly, has not gone down. So Bitcoin should not be suffering from this. And I think as soon as they stop, the Plus token people stop dumping this round, we will start to actually recover because this particular dump was completely unexpected. I know people are yelling for the apocalypse and 3,000 Bitcoin. I doubt that's actually going to happen. I do think like once the selling momentum tapers off, there are going to be people who want to buy in. I think the whales have definitely helped on this dump as well because when the Plus token people started dumping and they saw things liquidating, they probably dumped as well. I don't really know when the dump is going to stop, but I don't think we're going to dump past 7K. I'd be pretty surprised if we dump past 7K. And after that, they're going to want to buy in at a cheaper price because the halving is still coming and Bitcoin mining is actually not profitable below 8.8 or so. So I do expect us to at least come up like 2,000 points or so before May. I still think we can reach 13,000 or so before May. I think Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV might have a preliminary growth because Bitcoin SV is under $200 now and Bitcoin Cash has suffered as well. And those two are not going to be profitable if they don't come up. So look for bumps in Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV as we get towards April because their halving is about a month before Bitcoin. And look for Bitcoin to actually come up as well before May because I do think this is just whales taking advantage of the market psychology. And also, I do think mainly it's the Plus token scammers actually dumping because they were seeing moving tens of thousands of Bitcoin to mixers. And since like the trackers can't really track the mixers that well, they've been able to liquidate millions upon millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, which actually caused hundreds of millions of dollars worth of long liquidations over the last week, which actually caused Bitcoin to crash straight down. So that's why Bitcoin is actually crashing. Don't think it has anything to do with the greater market situation. I think people are just playing off the psychology, but it definitely has been Plus token that has been like screwing everyone. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.